What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So another one has come out. Another one has come out and accused Diddy of the unthinkable. So a woman by the name of, I guess it's Thalia Graves, held a press conference today in LA, just hours after she filed a lawsuit against Diddy, alleging he raped her back in 2001 at the Bad Boy Record Studio in New York City. Her attorney is none other than the infamous Gloria Allred, which is already a warning sign to me. All right? So she almost immediately started sobbing after she told the media about the trauma, physical and mental, she says she suffered since the alleged rape. Now, she claims back in 2001, when she was 25 years old, that she was dating one of Diddy's bad boy executives when Diddy lured her to her personal lounge. I'm getting whatever. Everybody's children, I guess. Well, Diddy lured her to his personal lounge and office and raped her on a pool table after slipping something in her drink that altered her consciousness. In her suit, Graves also claims that Diddy's head of security raped her too. And she says the abuse was filmed with a handheld camera and later shown to her then boyfriend and other men. She claims she suffered from suicide. Suicidal. In your mind. Oh, my mind. Studio. That cleaned it up pretty good. She suffered from horrible thoughts since the alleged rape, and she says her wounds were reopened this past November when she learned of the tape's existence in the wake of Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy. So she didn't know about this tape until last year. Once again, there's another situation where somebody waits 25 to 30 years until making a complaint. And then when they make the complaint, it's civil and not criminal. It's always... Now, I know that Diddy's under indictment and in danger of going to prison for the rest of his life, get all that. But the focus is never on justice. It's always cash grabs. And all of this has only happened since Cassie's come up and got 30 million. Now everybody is coming out of the woodwork, you know. I know some people are going to say, well, wait a minute. With Vince McMahon, you were saying, oh, with Vince McMahon, you were saying people need to be heard. Now you're casting doubt. Well, my thing is, treat all of these situations similarly. When I mean similarly, I mean with the same energy. Don't make, I don't like when the media puts all this focus on Diddy, but other people, they don't really want to focus on it. It ain't like Vince McMahon is some obscure personality. He's been the head of the most dominant wrestling country the past 40 years. You know what I'm saying? WWE's flagship shows, SmackDown and Raw, are the two highest rated wrestling. Forget wrestling. Some of the most highest rated cable programs of the past 30, 35 plus years. Right? You know, I'm just, well, so that's my thing. Now, whether you choose to believe Vince McMahon guilty of every situation, that's one thing. But just talk about it. I don't think. Look, I don't know what's going on with this, but I'll say this: if Diddy, if it was proven that Diddy did that on tape with a woman who appears to be unconscious, okay, that's a whole nother thing. If they got tape evidence that shows that he did that, then we're talking about something totally different. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Drop him in the Rancor pit. Fuck prison. You know what I'm saying? Drop this dude in the Rancor pit with about goddamn 30 piranhas. You know what I'm saying? Cocaine crazed alligators. All of that. I mean, that's one thing. But it says altered consciousness. What does that mean? So that you know what I'm saying? It's one thing if on a videotape she appears to be knocked out, unconscious, and he's doing that. But if she's conscious and it appears that she's enjoying what's going on, I mean, but you know, man, I you know, whatever, man. I don't know what I don't know what the evidence is as far as what they have. The prosecutors in this case, I don't know what evidence they have, so I don't want to say whether he's innocent or guilty. I don't know, but I just find it always convenient that these people always come out for cash grabs all of a sudden. And money is a big motivator. Money is the root of all evil, or the love for money is the root of all evil. You know. Also, I think it's something messed up in this country that people who profess to be victims in these situations find that they think they're entitled to millions and millions, yet you have hundreds of black men who have been unfairly convicted and incarcerated, served multiple years in prison, sometimes half or more than half of their life, only to get out and get a measly $1 million. And those are the people that are entitled to tens of millions of dollars. Their lives were robbed from them unfairly. Matter of fact, if what I'm seeing is true, an innocent man, is about to be put to death and nobody cares. But I don't know, man. Then I read that when the press was talking to Gloria Allred, she couldn't answer whether or not the woman was a resident of New York at the time. Just certain questions that she wasn't answering. For some reason, they didn't want to answer some questions. One of the things I noticed about over the years, Gloria Allred, whenever she has these press conferences, all the women act the same. They have the tissue in hand. I don't know whether Gloria tells them to think about, I don't know whether she tells them to watch before you come out to this press conference, watch the most depressing movie you can think of. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch Titanic, watch the ending of Titanic about 10 to 15 times, about an hour or two before you are scheduled. You know what I'm saying? Stub your toe. Um, you know, I don't know. Sounds like to me, and I'm just putting this out there. Sounds like to me that she really didn't give a shit about this until that she heard about that tape. And I'm pretty sure that being that she was 25 then, she's 48 now, and her husband, if he saw this tape, which I'm sure apparently he did, he saw her in a light that she couldn't explain. May have seen her do things in this tape that she never would do with him. I don't want to. I don't want to go there. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. All I'm gonna say is sometimes women will make up a lie because they don't want to be portrayed a certain way. But the thing that I don't understand is, I thought this is the age of enlightenment for the 304. I thought this is the age of 304s. Yeah. So like I'm saying, man, I don't know whether she's telling the truth or not. I mean, I don't know, but I just say that I have my serious doubts, and that's not to excuse Diddy, but it's just there is a pile-on effect that happens with these things. Some of the cases are real, some of them are fraudulent. We saw that with Bill Cosby. Were some of the cases real? Maybe, yeah. Maybe Bill was, drugging them, but it also could be that Bill was letting them know about his fetish. The cause was probably trying to tell them back in 1973, I like to do the freaky dinky, see. And what I like to do, see, is I like to take this little pill and I put it in the drink. Then you put the drink and you spit it over the drink. Spit it till the pill dissolves just enough. And I want you to knock it back. And then you drift off to sleepy land, see? Yeah. Then when you go to sleep, see, I'm just going to diggle into your woo-ha and your foo-pa and the toot-ta, see? Nah. I don't know, man. I don't want to make light of this stuff, man, but it's a new age we live in, man. It's a new age. It's a new age, man. It's just the age of the swinging bachelor engaging in carnal fantasies, targets, man. This is a new world we live in now. Women are empowered. They can do whatever they want to do sexually. But men, we're penalized now. If you're promiscuous, you're penalized. You're penalized. That's the world we live in. So I don't know, man. Just be careful, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, some of these claims are legitimate. Some of them are legitimate, but you better believe that a lot of these are fraudulent, but they don't care, because when it comes to the court of public opinion, when you're a man, in particular a black man, when you're accused of something like this, people are going to always believe that you're guilty. They're going to always believe that you're guilty. The accusation is enough for guilt. And even if they quote unquote prove your innocence, people still going to think that you did it. And hell, I'm going to say this too. The witch hunt on this dude is so strong, and I think it's to the point where you have the most powerful people that are looking to punish this guy. I'm to the point now where I wouldn't put it past this, even if they do got tape showing him doing something, it could be AI. It could be AI, man. You got literally channels. I don't know why this is legal. You got YouTube channels with a fake goddamn Kevin Hart size Leonardo DiCaprio. He got about probably 500,000 subs now. And a fake ass Jenny Ortega. She got about 8 million subscribers. And half of them think that's really Jenny Ortega. Ortega, I should say. So yeah, I don't believe nothing no more, man. Now that we got AI, I don't know what to believe. Especially if it's coming from a situation where I think people who are at the real powers of this country want to get this guy out of here. But that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.